And on health, endometriosis is a condition that affects women and causes much pain, but is rarely understood by many as its symptoms are ignored or denied by those affected by it. However, as the world marks the Endo Awareness Day in March, some advocates have been calling for more enlightenment to Nigerians on the management of the disorder. Funto Grillo has more in this report.
In commemoration of the Endometriosis Awareness Day, held worldwide in March every year, and popularly tagged March for Endo by advocates all over the world, the Endosurvivors International Foundation, ESRF, created an awareness campaign to enlighten residents in Lagos on the conditions and its challenges. Tagged Cycle and Walk for Endo, participants embarked on a 3-kilometer walk and a 7-kilometer cycling from Alausa, Ikeja to other close-by environs, distributing flyers and engaging Lagosians in a bid to raise awareness about the disorder. According to the founder of ESRF, Olivia Nwankudu, poor awareness has contributed to the delay in diagnosis for many women, hence the misunderstanding of endometriosis amongst many. However, a medical expert explains how the condition can be properly managed without stigmatizing the affected.
So endometriosis is actually a disease that is affecting so many women, but is neglected, is not, there really isn't much awareness about it, and that's why we're actually raising awareness, to bring to light the plight of sufferers that are dealing with this condition, especially in Nigeria. At the time when people are getting to know, when the women are getting to know, the case is usually very severe and very, very bad. So Endosurvivors as an organization, we are really pushing for early diagnosis of endometriosis, because early diagnosis will help reduce the pain, the morbidity that comes with endometriosis, and of course the risk of infertility. The education that we've given will not just end on the road, it will go into the homes, yes, it will go into the families, and of course into the nation, so that there's really more awareness about this. Lagos State government, they've been quite supportive, but there's still more. We still need more support. There's still much more to be done with endometriosis.
Most ladies, most young women have these symptoms or these conditions, and they tend to keep it. They look at, oh, it's normal, it's a woman thing. Whereas most of the time it's not. And more often than not, they have the clinical condition called endometriosis. Endometriosis can be managed. It can be controlled. And if not properly managed, it can affect the quality of life of the woman, if she's married, of the family, and the society. It can affect her at work. It makes her lose a lot of time at work, and that could affect income if she's the breadwoman. So works like this help create sensitization, information, telling women it's not normal to have severe menstrual cramps. If you have that, please see a qualified doctor or your gynecologist.
For most of the participants, being part of the walk was an opportunity on their part to enlighten Nigerians on the condition and to help other women who may be living in silence, denial, or ignorance about the condition, and to seek medical attention at the most appropriate time.
I may have even been one of the people affected by it previously. I didn't have that much information about it. So besides the fact that we can put it all on social media, taking the walk, when we pass the flyers to people, we can tell them, oh, this is what it is about. And more information can actually be gotten when they actually come forward.
If you know of any young girl or a female who usually feel pain, a severe pain during menstruation, you can just ask us to see the medical doctor. It might be endometriosis and it might not be endometriosis.
Some people that they have it, but they don't know that they have it. So I guess that's the whole idea behind this, like create awareness and get people checked.
I grew up having a lot of female friends who had all sorts of pains and likely did not probably know it was, endo that they had. So the first thing is awareness, and with awareness comes funding, with awareness comes research, with awareness comes the government putting policies in place to help our young girls and our young women to be able to fight this battle together.
So we engaging in this discussion or in this awareness with the Endometriosis Foundation is to help create awareness among the people within Lagos metropolis, and I feel it will go a long way, because even engaging with the woman that sells on the streets has also shown that yes, it's actually an impactful work.
It has been alleged that 30 to 40% of Nigerian women suffer from endometriosis, while there is also a study that claims approximately 11% of women and girls in Nigeria unknowingly live with the disorder. even though they show no symptoms, with diagnosis only occurring years later. With this, it has become very crucial to call on people living with the condition to tell their stories about it, with the hope of getting the government across the country to take affirmative action to drive policies to enhance the lives of women living with endometriosis. Funto Grillo, Rave TV.